That's divisive. What is your response to that? I believe Eric is answering first.
I don't think that this race is divisive, actually. I think that there are some very strongly held views on both sides, but I think that what Democrats are all about is the opportunity to debate the issues openly and publicly. So to pick up where I left off, frankly, on the issues, right? I think when it comes to transportation, for example, that we ought to be making long-term strategic investments. And there's no greater, more compelling example than that, I think, than just the other evening at the county board meeting, the chair indicated that she needs more time to decide whether or not to move forward with the transit stations that are being proposed by staff for Columbia Pike. There's a couple of different options there. One of them is a little more expensive, yes. I believe in fiscal responsibility, and this, you could say that this is a divisive issue. I don't think it is. I think that we ought to be willing to spend a little more for the bus stops that are going to meet the future capacity, that are going to have a 50-year life, that are steel, versus trying to save a little bit of money in the short run for the aluminum bus stops. That's the kind of example. That's an investment in transportation infrastructure I think we should make. I think that it's important to highlight those differences. I don't think that that's divisive. On affordable housing, I don't think it's divisive to talk about how we go about funding our Affordable Housing Investment Fund. And we have a legitimate policy disagreement. We have a legitimate policy disagreement on whether or not the tax exemption for seniors is something that we should look at whether or not to eliminate that. So it's not divisive, it's good old-fashioned democratic debate.